Once you have your electronic drums and have established some custom kits using a DAW, one key tool is having the ability to transport those sounds with you wherever you go to play. The subject of this video is to give you the tools you'll need to take your custom drum kit sounds with you wherever you go to jam. Let's take a look at what you'll need to lock in your electronic drum sounds. Of course, you need your electronic drum kit. I'll be using the Alesis Nitro Mesh kit in this video. The audio interface will allow your electronic drums to connect with your device and digital audio workstation. The digital audio workstation will allow you to create and customize your drum kits. Use a laptop or other device to host your DAW, which will allow you to manage your instrument settings and sounds. A MIDI cable will allow you to connect your electronic drum kit module to an audio interface. The audio interface I'll be using, a Focusrite Scarlett, connects to my device with a USB cable. Let's take a look at how we put all the pieces together. Here is the back of the audio interface. On the right you can see the MIDI cable as an input for my electronic drums, and on the left is the USB cable as an input coming from my laptop that hosts a DAW. Depending on your hardware, you may need a USB converter similar to the one shown here. This is the Alesis drum module, with the other end of the MIDI cable as an input. Let's take a quick look at creating and saving custom drum kits using a DAW, in this case Logic Pro X. If you want to learn more about this topic, click on this link to another video I made called Build an Electronic Drum Kit with Drum Machine Designer in Logic Pro X in less than 5 minutes. As I mentioned, this will be a brief overview of creating custom drum kits. One way to start creating your own custom kits is by choosing the existing drum kits provided by Logic Pro X and tweaking them to your liking. To do so, create a new software instrument track. If the library isn't open, click here. Now navigate to the drum kit section, and here you can choose a drum kit of your choice. There are many ways to modify your drum kit sound. One way is by using plugins, which are located here in the inspector panel. Another way is by using the smart controls, which are located here. You can create as many custom kits as you would like. Once you are happy with your drum kit sound, you can save it by clicking here. Next, you can name the file and choose where to save it. You can also edit your drum kits by following the same steps. Now that you have your custom drum kits ready to go, let's take a look at how you can use them in any jamming or recording scenario. When it comes to outputting sounds, you can become very creative. I am going to cover the two most common scenarios that I encounter. When you want to jam or record with other musicians, you can now use the output on your audio interface and input it into another audio interface that the band or recording studio are using. Some very cool and powerful stuff indeed. In this scenario, you have total control of what your drum sounds are outputting. Also, we are outputting the sounds into a much more complex audio interface that has 10 inputs and 10 outputs, which would be more suitable for jamming or recording purposes. Another common scenario would be to use the two outputs on your audio interface for outputting the drum sounds to two monitor speakers. Advantages of this setup include consistent sounds across all of your drum kits, having full control of your sound, the ability to choose from multiple drum kits, and flexibility in any jamming or recording scenario. A couple of disadvantages include the need to transport more equipment and the need for a basic grasp of the technology that is being used. Don't forget to set your DAW's audio preferences to capture the correct inputs and outputs. Make sure to open the inspector panel and explore your plugin options. Use the Smart Controller to control individual pieces of your drum kit. You'll most likely tweak your drum kit sounds as you play, so remember to save your channel strip settings to preserve them as you move forward. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below.